Hi Floppycatters, today is March 14th, 2018, and this guy got a dental today. So he's not his usual self. As you can see, his eyes are pretty dilated from the pain meds. Usually, you know, if you guys have seen our other videos, before we go out for the day, he's meowing so crazily at the door. Can't wait to get out. So the reason that he's looped up on pain meds is because he had an extraction. One of his lower canines was removed because there was a cavity found in it. And then his leg is shaved from the catheter that he had in him. I'm gonna have to keep a closer eye on him today, not because he'll do anything differently, but just make sure he's alright. Meaning an outside closer eye. Chiggy's been an angel with him, been very kind to Charlie. What think, boo? What think? It was kind of nice, right when I picked him up, I found a mat on his chest, and Charlie has been getting some mats on his chest lately, and so I said, can you guys get that mat out while he's under? And they did, which was a nice treat for me, not to have to fight him about that. Trig and Charlie hate to be brushed or combed or anything. Oh, his pupils are better now. Oh, and then all the grease around his eyes, they put like an ointment on their eyes when they're put under so that their eyes are protected through the anesthesia. So that usually will go away like tomorrow. You won't see it as much. Chiggy's off hunting. Chiggy, what are you doing? Chiggy is a pretty unbelievable cat. He is the easiest cat that I've ever had, the funniest cat I've ever had, and just a good little guy. Chiggy, you were really nice to Charlie today. You were. Where did Charlie go? Were we snuggle pussing? Oh, you see the birdies? Get the birdies, Chiggy. Get the birdies. Get him, Chiggy. Charlie's dental and extraction cost over $900. So I'm gonna probably post this video in a Trig flicking his back because the plant was hitting it. Probably gonna do a blog post about the whole experience, including the cost, and then I'll submit it to Nationwide, the insurance I use, and we'll hopefully get our 90% of that back. Check on Charlie again. He's not going to be as adventuresome today. I'd be more honed in on certain spots. What would you find? Oh, that feels so good on your face. You're just going to rub your face on it? Don't hit your eyes, though. So he has to go back in 2 weeks for them to check that lower canine, make sure that it's absorbing it all well. She cut off the tooth rather than pulling it, if you will, because I think it's safer for his body to absorb it back in rather than pulling it. Causes a lot more of an issue. She's talked about crowns or something. I'm not really not well educated on dental verbiage and what happens, but I think she mentioned a crown. doing? I'm just so glad it's over. I do not like the whole dental process. Trig's dental was in November. Hi, baby boo. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. And it's March, I think. Yeah, I said that at the beginning of the video. And it just... Charlie handles anesthesia and pain meds a lot better than Trig does. So getting through Trig's dental was enough for me emotionally, not to have Charlie done immediately afterwards. The most common question I get when I do these dental videos or post about dentals is how often do they get them done. Some cats never need a dental. Other cats need them as frequently as 1 year. I've looked it up with mine, and it seems like we do it like once every year and a half. And it just has to do with, you know, their tartar buildup, their gingivitis, and it's a decision that the vet makes based on the appearance of their teeth. So that's how it's determined. Get it, Woo. Get it, Woo. What's that word? Get that word. This is not stuff he would normally do. This is what's funny about it. Woo, you're gonna get your eye poked out. You're just eating stuff, pushing your face on things. Woo woo. Woo. What are you doing? Good night. You're gonna be so dirty after all this. Oh, what was that? Cersei. Careful. Jeez. Please close your eyes when you do that. The one time I cut my cornea was on a bush like this. And cutting your cornea is not something that feels very good. We'll get it, boo. Careful. Alright, guys. Share in the comments below if you've ever experienced your cat on pain meds or after a dental and what your dental experiences have been. Hopefully they've always been positive. I think my vet does a really good job of, they do preliminary blood work to make sure that he's okay to be put under anesthesia. Then they, what else? Preliminary blood work. Oh, if an extraction is needed, x-rays are done before and after to make sure that everything was removed, so that they don't end up having an infection. They're given fluids after they wake up so that the anesthesia drug is processed more quickly through their system. And then they're monitored for a couple hours after they wake up. You can't just come and pick them up right when they're done with the dental. And that's really important, as I found out from the vet today. When she first called, I said, all right, is he alive? And she said yes, but there was an extraction that happened. And I said, okay, that's fine. I don't care. I just want to make sure he's alive. And so I was telling her about these horror stories I hear about. And she said, actually, I've heard more horror stories of cats cats dying after anesthesia, like after they've woken up because they're not properly monitored by the vet or they're left to go home too soon. And I was like, oh, really? So that was pretty interesting to me. I didn't know that could happen. They haven't had experiences like that where she is now because it's a very dedicated cat clinic, and they double, triple check their procedures type of thing. But she said in places that she had to, work before, she had experienced or heard people talking about it. So that's why I'm interested in hearing what your experiences are in the comments below. And also one of the reasons why I will never try to shop around for the best price on a dental. I just will want to get what's done or what needs to be done. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm going to go watch him. Make sure he doesn't poke his eyeballs out. Like, I think he's staring at nothing. Maybe he just wants to rub on things. Bye, guys.